Hello Aces, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to build the Antonov An-2 biplane. So this is a Soviet built plane that was built during the 1950s, which is quite surprising that this is like a 1950s airplane being a biplane. But it was actually a very successful plane pretty well. It served in numerous operations. So it also served during, I think, the Korean War, I believe, but I know it served in the Vietnam War. And it was used as a troop transport. It can also transport, I think, light vehicles and stuff too, like not like big tanks or anything, but probably just some small jeeps or cars or something. Actually, not jeeps; it's a Russian vehicle. Uh, and troops and stuff, like paratroopers. So it's a very cool little plane, and if you want to build it, here are the layers for it. So there's not that much layers on it. It's also not a very difficult airplane. So, but the first layer that we're gonna build does have quite a bit of parts to it. So this is the first layer here. So it's like the bottom of the fuselage, the landing gear, the wings, and these little tail, the supports to hold up the tail wings. So there is an interior for this plane, but I'm going to show it to you at the very, very end. So if you want to build this plane, here's what you're going to need. You are going to need black wool, buttons, cobblestone wall, green wool, spruce wood slab, glass, nether brick fence, and a spruce wood stair. Now I should mention before I started, the Antonov An-2 actually does come in many, many different colors. When I was actually looking up this thing, like they can come in gray, they can come in white. I've even seen red ones, yellow ones, so you can literally build this thing almost any color. But I decided to go with a more kind of Vietnam era war one, so that's why it's a green color, because obviously they would need to, if this plane's flying over a forest, it will need to have like a green camouflage so it can protect itself from enemy planes. So, yeah, so we'll go over the dimensions really quickly, and then we will get started. Okay, so for the dimensions of the airplane, it is a 2-to-1 scale, like all my builds are. It is, that means it's 2 times bigger than it would be in real life, but in Minecraft it's actually in scale. It's 24 meters long, that's from the propeller cowling here all the way down to the very tip of the tail. It is 41 meters wide, and that's basically from wingtip to wingtip, and 10 meters high from the ground to the tail. So now we'll get started on building it. Okay, so to get started, I just want to make sure I'm enough room so I don't, when I put the wings on, so they don't hit each other. You're gonna put one black block here. You're gonna put a button on the side, and then you're going to raise this up by 3 in total. You're gonna have 2 connecting on the back of that, and then a 1 here. And then from here, from this black block, from this wheel basically, you're gonna have 9 going this way. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you're gonna place your other one right here. And then you're just gonna do the same thing. You're gonna place a button here, and you're gonna go up by 3 in total, and you're gonna put 2 on the back of that, and then 1 here. So now you're gonna grab your green wool, or whatever color you choose to build this, and you're just going to put 3 across, 4, and 5. So, how we're going to do this layer is we're first going to put the wings in, and then we're going to make the kind of the more base of the fuselage, because the wings, once the wings are in, then the rest of it gets easier, like to count the blocks and stuff. So, yeah, we'll put in the wings, and then we'll continue on with the front and back pieces. Okay, so to put in your wings, you are going to add 2 extra blocks here. So it should be a 7 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not counting this block, you're going to add, actually from here, you're going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are going to count this block, but now you're not going to count it, and you're going to add 13 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you're going to add 1 more, so to make it 14 right here. So then you're going to come back, and then this is just going to connect in right here. And then same with this side, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then your 14th one, you're going to have a 3 here. And then you're just going to connect this one all the way back. And then you can fill this in. So then you're just going to connect this. So from the front of the plane, right here, you're going to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to have a 2. Like that. It's the same at the other side. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, something's not right. I think it's moved in by actually one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, like that. It's because I put some lines here, which made it a bit confusing for me. So I'm just going to move them here so I can get the backside even. So that's going to be for the front of the plane. And then counting on the back on the same part, you're going to go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're just going to have a 2 on the back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 like that. And then you're just going to basically fill all this in. And then we'll put in the slabs and these little fence things at the back. So do that, and and we'll put in the tail wheel as well. So do that, and we will get on to the next part. Okay, so this is what your plane should look like once it's all filled in. So now coming to the front, right up to where these 2 are, you're going to have 2 stairs right here. So this is going to make up where the engine would be. And then you're going, from here, you're going to add 1, 2, 3 slabs. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is coming off the back. And then you're just going to add 1 here, and 1 there. So then you're going to, where these, you got your 2 sticking out here, you're going to delete this one right here. So it's like 1, 2, and the third one. You're going to put 1 cobblestone wall in here, and you're going to put 1 more going down, and this is where your black block would be right here. So in real life, this plane would actually be slanted. They call them tail draggers. So, but because we're in Minecraft, I kind of have to build it straight to make it look good. So that's why the wheel's kind of floating. But if you wanted to, you can also have the black block connecting to the ground and add another cobblestone wall if you feel better by doing that. But other than that, that finishes up the first layer. So now we will get into the next part. Okay, so if you come to the back of the plane, where you got these blocks left over from where there's no slabs, you're going to have 1 nether brick fence. And this is going to go 3. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3. And then this one, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that finishes up layer number 1 now. So now we can move on to the second layer. Okay, so for the next part, now one thing I did forget to mention when I was listing off materials is you'll need a block of iron. And you're actually going to have 2 of them. So you're going to have 2 blocks of iron right here. And you're going to place a couple on the inside to make more of your engine. You're going to have a 1 here and a 1 block here. Right here is actually where your exhaust pipe's going to be. And you are just going to go make this like a 2. And you're going to go down and create like an L shape like this. So this is what's going to create the exhaust. Now I just want to see if it's on the other side as well. No, it's only on one side. Okay. So that means on this side, you're going to have a 2. So then right here, you're just going to put like a block here, like that. This is going to go all the way down until it's 2 blocks over, so connected right with the slab. And then you're going to have a 2, and then just a 1 right at the back. So right here, because the exhaust is here, you're going to have a 1 here. And then this is just going to go the same thing all the way back. And actually, it's not here. It's right here. This is going to go all the way back. And then 1, 2. And then you're going to have another 2. So remember, there's a 2 block overhang right here. So one of your fence posts should be connected to the first block. Second block should just be kind of free like that. So, and I don't think that there's any slabs to this. No, there's no slabs at all. So yeah, that's basically layer number 2. So now we are the next layer will build up more of the engine, and we'll get the windows in as well, like the fuselage windows. So, oh, and actually one more thing, just place a button right at the end of that. So there we go. Now we'll get started on that layer. Okay, so now for the next layer, what you're going to do is you're gonna grab your spruce wood stairs or whatever stairs for whatever color you're planning to do it in. and you're going to place 2 along these 2 blocks right here, and then you're just going to place 2 like that. So this will finish up your engine cowling. So this is where the engine would basically be located and everything. And then you're going to grab your black blocks and you're going to put 3, and then another 3, and then another 3 right here. And then you're going to go to this one. You're going to place 1 here. So there should be actually a 1. There should be a 2 block gap here. You're going to place another slab in there. So right here, and then another slab there. And then this is just going to go, and then you're going to add an extra 1 here. Now you're going to put a green here. This is going to go all the way down. 1 past this, and then it's going to go in by 1, and then you're just going to connect that on like that. So this is where your beginning of the tail is going to start, the rudder. And then you're going to go bring this down all the way. So you're going to do basically the same thing on the other side. This block gets left alone, so you're going to have basically 2 in right here. So now, for the window cutouts, if I just look at what we do over here, you're going to grab your glass, and you're going to leave a 2 block gap, and you're going to have a 1 here, and it's got 3 windows in the fuselage. So then you're just going to leave, and you're going to have another 1, and then 1 more here. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, and 3. Right here, you're going to have a door. So I did not mention a door either. So you're just going to grab any random door of your choosing. I'm going to put a spruce door in, and you can just have it in there like that. So then right here, so for a bit of interior parts, you're going to basically you're going to have a wall here. This is going to be like a kind of a bulkhead. And this is to kind of hide the tail wheel. And also for the tail wheel too, you can increase this and just attach it like this, like so it looks more like it's actually attached to the plane. So, but in real life there would probably be like a bunch of like rudder controls and stuff. There'd be like wires going through it and everything. So then you are going to add some black blocks right here. So this is just for the some of your interior layout. And it's going to be right here. So this is going to be for your cockpit. And then you're just going to put the cockpit walls here. So this will be your cabin of the plane. So it's kind of a smallish cabin, but I think it'll still work for a plane like this. So now that basically finishes that layer. Okay, so for the cockpit now, what you're going to do is you're going to find these black, the 3 that we did. On the second one, you're going to put 1, 2, 3 here. And then you're just going to put a 2 here. And then you're going to have 1 more black block. And then you're going to have 8 green blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to put 2 here. And then this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like right to the back. And then this part is just going to fill in like that. And you're going to put 2 slabs here. So do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to put 2 glass blocks here. And then there's your extra black block. And then grabbing your other colored blocks, whatever color you choose to build this with, you're just going to go this all the way down. You're going to go all the way down with this right up until here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to put a 2. This is actually going to fill up here. And then you're just going to fill up back here. And then you're just going to put 2 slabs just like that. So now we're actually at the final stages of it, which will just be putting the roof of the fuselage, and then we'll put in the upper wings. Oh, and another thing we should probably do before that is put the tail wings in. So we'll do the tail wings first, and then we'll put in the upper wings and the roof of the plane, and then we'll just put on all the rest of the little details and the propeller, and then that's basically the build. Okay, so for your little tail wings at the very back of the plane, you are going to raise this up by 1, like the nether brick, and then you're going to have an extra one coming out like that. You're going to do the same thing for the other side. And then right here, not counting this block, you're going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then your 6th one is going to be like this. So you're just going to fill this in. And then on the other side, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6. And then you're just going to basically fill this in like that. So that finishes the tail wings. Okay, so before we get started on putting the main wings in, we're going to put this little support beam on that connects the 2 wings together. It only has 1. So unlike a First World War biplane, instead of having like 3 or 4 struts on the wings. This thing only has 1 because obviously it's made of metal and it's made of stronger materials. So to put this little strut in, you're going to go right to the edge of the wing. You're going to go 1, 2, and 3. On the 4th one, you're going to place your block, and this is going to be 3 high. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3 on your 4th one, and then this is just going to be 3 high. And now we'll get onto the and put the main wings in. Okay, so to put in the upper wings, you're going to come right to where we placed this black block right here. You're going to drag this all over, like all the way across. And just like the bottom wing, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to make this even. And then this is going to go, now the wing is 18 meters, but you're going to make it 17 because this is going to be the 18th one. So you're going to go 1, so not counting this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then your 18th one will be here. You're going to have a 3. And then you're just going to connect this across here. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 18. And then you're just going to connect this. And you can connect it all across and fill that in. So then for here, you're just going to cover this up with like a 3x3, and then you're just going to add your slabs around the windows like that. And then on the back, you are going to have a 2 coming like that. And then this is going to go all the way down to the very back of the plane. So you're just going to have a 2 here, and I believe that fills in, yes it does, it gets filled in with 2 slabs. So you're going to have 2 slabs here, and 2 slabs right there. So yeah, 2 slabs here, 2 slabs there. And this just gets filled in. So just fill in your wing sections, and then we'll basically put in the tail and any final little details with this thing, we'll put them in as well, and the propeller. So if you made it this far, you're doing really good. Okay, so once you have your wings filled in, this is what your plane should look like at this stage. It's very close of being done. So if you come to the back of the plane, we'll just finish up with the tail, and it's really, really easy. You're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and then you're just going to have 2 spruce wood stairs here. So now we'll put in the propeller of the plane. So you're just going to put 4 blocks right where these stairs are, and you're just going to basically have a 2. So it's going to be diagonal like 1, like a 1 like this. So it should be 2 big in total. And then right underneath it, you will need nether brick slabs. This is going to be for a little intake. So you're going to have a block, I believe it's, yeah, it's right on the second one. So on the second stair, you're going to have a nether brick slab. Then you're just going to have a spruce wood slab like that. And then the very last detail is this little antenna at the top. And for that, you're just going to come where the cockpit is. Where this block is, you're going to go to the second one, and it's going to be 1 and 2. I believe, yeah, it's 2 high. And there you go. That finishes the build. Okay, so before we end the tutorial, I just want to show you the interior that I've done with this thing. So there's really not much to see, but this is your cabin space. So I just placed a little bit of seats, and I've also placed trapdoors for like little luggage compartments. This would probably be like a net or something. Now this is not a passenger plane. This is more for like a transport plane. Now if you wanted this to be like an all cargo plane, you could empty out the seats or even have the seats as a bench, like going across like this. So, and then here is your cockpit. So you got some you got your chair in there, your control stick, your levers to start your engines and for other controls as well. There's this would actually be the throttles here. These would just be random little levers here. And yeah, so that's basically what's in the plane. And then back here is obviously that area where I told you would be like wires and stuff for your rudder controls. So yeah, that basically finishes the tutorial. So I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any build requests, please let me know down in the comments. and let me know what color you built this thing in, and maybe you can make a video on it showing it off, and you link me the video so I can see the types of colors that you've made it, and or any like further details that you've even made to your plane. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one.